Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes... Well met.
Looking to make a... purchase. Hope to see you again.
Tis naught but a pitiful puppet pulled.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters? He's something of an enigma, isn't he? Perhaps we will understand more in time.
There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consarn it!
Witness my magic!
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
Could you come over here? Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. Have you forgotten my abilities, Master? I can make it there in a trice. Shall I assist?
This place still has its secrets. Surely 'tisn't your intention to leave them undiscovered, Mark?
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
If we gather too much, our packs will grow heavy, but... Oh, what's a bit of extra weight?
So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
Have you further business here, Master? In truth, I cannot imagine new discoveries await.
No experience is entirely without value, but it is difficult to summon the enthusiasm when it repeats overmuch.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
I'm ready to attack, Master. I would gladly be obeyed, Arisen.
We have yet more locations to attend to. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. We have yet more locations to attend to. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with a location nearest. Prepare for battle!
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray, speak up should you notice or to miss.
You were right!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Have you forgotten my abilities, Master? I can make it there in a trice. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
Curious, isn't it?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You...
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. Ah, but mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything.
Bask of Saurians has made its nest within the village, but not for long, if we have any say in the matter.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Saurian!
Fire spirit sharply rated the
to make, Master.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, we shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
A fine job by our merry band. What say we visit again anon to see how the village fares in the aftermath?
Right you are.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Living's hard. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case. Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly. We have yet more locations to attend to. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'm happy to take it. We'll overwhelm our foe with our divine magic.
The Arisen has been changed!
Here, if you please. No better time to strike. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. this would seem our fight is not yet done. The battle cannot be avoided. Fight or die. No quarrel here. Come over here.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach. You'll want to remove that spell, and soon.
Here, if you please.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
Is there any way to climb up there?
Not what we'll find, but it's
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound.
by me.
Saurian! There!
Fire's fury shan't be evaded this time.
Hard as stone. Tossing at our other foes. Feast your eyes on me.
Mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us if we have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Where are we off to next? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Find an opportunity to find safety and take it. 'Tis hardly cowardice. No hope of victory.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Stand
ain't strong!
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
Let the elements empower your strikes!
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Goblins, Master!
Leave it to me.
I'll not take that from you. I'm in fine fettle today.
Things will sort themselves out. Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
This job better be worth it.
To replenish my... Well met. Looking to... Make a purchase. Hope to see you again.
Not buying?
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. Splendid! I knew now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I... And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
Backed into a corner.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'm dead tired. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
I've all manner of arms for... sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? At least I have my life. That's something.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Welcome, good should you so desire. I can help you find your truest self. Much obliged, sir. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'm to be heading.
Good day to you.
Of course not. Do you take me for
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Though, would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use...
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I was not prepared.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make... Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
What should I get up to today?
Methinks. Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd. Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phase's fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Ho there!
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. And where ought we to go now?
Say, have you been to Hart? Well, if you do visit, I hear he sets out to sea on his... As if that wasn't queer enough, I cannot fathom his obsession.
Apologies, but I can't...
That is what you wish, Arisen? I'll go. on ahead. Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
Could you come over here?
Magics are at your disposal. Resounding success. You may have underestimated, but time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Come to think of it, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Come on!
Here we go again.
We must. Let us finish this quickly.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. This journey looks to be a long one. What say we make things easier on ourselves when seeking an oxcart services?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
road worthy of vision. We also know our best to do.
I must. To make one pity our foe.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'll not take that from you.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Are we needing a tall mug of...
I will protect you.
We're still in the fight.
I'll not stand. One more move. I must stand firm.
Not good will come of this.
Not what I expected.
Is it enough to break any man's spirit, this? That's quite enough. Now I've got the steps in.
Dragon, hurry everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. Then...
yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. 'Tis a style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose. That wasn't the dragon, but a Sigurd. You're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk. It is a style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
A firm resolve has taken root in my heart, and if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man.
Let me get that.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair... She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion.
Do we report back now?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
A mystic spear hand. What a marvelous vocation.
We must strive to be worthy of our place beside such glory.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Always a pleasure.
Oh, dear.
To have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Shall we get some rest then? All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
We're saved.
I'm just grateful. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
That's quite enough.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Slim pickings of legs.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Wish the roads were safer.
Ah, you've returned. How did splendid. You've the cart reached its destination safe and sound.
Ox cart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
Right you are.
Here at last.
Welcome to Pure, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So for You check the price, just remember. Misers die early. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
I've all manner of arms for... sale. Come, have yourself a look. Look. I've all manner of arms for... sale. Come, have yourself a look.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a mock.
Good day, sir.
Aye, got some coin to spare your hump. Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
Aye, got some coin. Much appreciated.
I'll take any chance.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply.
I'd heard tell of a beggar, so where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man...
Heavens have mercy!
Heavens, no!
I just want to live as I please.
Gather round.
Aye, got some coin to... What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Aye, got some coin to spare your hump... Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his word, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day.
We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then...
Oh dear, what am I to do? Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply... Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look.
Where are we off to next? We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Here, if you please.
It's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day. Why is he not a threat to it? We may have to rethink our strategy.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. I'll encamp the same spell, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Why you wanna fight yourself?
What money is this that forces the Arisen to sleep? Arisen, have you been harmed?
Could you come over here?
You'll not live to regret this! Just one more push all to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment. Seize the brute's arm and bring it crashing down. Here to assist.
Here, if you please.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
moment.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
Their own impatience. To arms.
This is easily done.
Right where it hurts.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
You would have me lead. Consider it done. There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Do I lead the way? You'll not live to regret this!
Here I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Put the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fee! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. It's done.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from.
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. I
I suppose 'tis so. We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us, else who will protect the Arisen?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out...
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero oft left off the page.
he delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Always another iron. Gather round, treat your ears to it. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine, long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone, for every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine, long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell us, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
We've got goblins! I suppose I'll handle this.
That's what I like to see. Leave, Mark.
clothes off!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
You pushed your luck too far.
What's done for this? This is something to be grateful for.
That's it. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine belonging close.
Anyone!
I feel 14 years younger.
How splendid.